Okay. All right. So we've got David here today, which is a very special client, and I'm very excited to share with you guys his story, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about where he started and his whole journey with me so far. And this is going to be exciting. So yeah, here we go. So first of all, give me a quick rundown. How many pounds and inches did you drop off your waistline the first 8 weeks and all of the other results that you got?
Well, I've first of all, it's great to be doing this with you, Dwan. I'm a huge believer in what you're doing, and my just a quick background on me. I've been a diabetic. I'm 63. I've been a diabetic since I was 7, type 1, insulin dependent. And then I had a horrible automobile accident in 1994. It was very debilitating. I recovered from that and led a fairly active life, although I was in and out of shape, like most people. I diet for a while, and then I'd work out for a while, but nothing stuck. So then in 2019, I was doing disaster recovery work and lost my left leg through a bacterial infection. So I knew that I had to change some things. And so I heard about you and signed up, and my life has changed tremendously since being with you, Dwan. I've lost almost 2 inches off of my waist. My arms are like this now, and they were not like this before. I feel so much healthier. I feel so much better, so much more energy. And the thing that I love about your program is it's not just working out, it's an entire lifestyle. And the app is fantastic because what the app does is remind you every day of what you need to do. And then you remind me personally every day what I need to be eating. And you've given me so much knowledge and information on what really healthy, good food can do for your body. And that's the combination. That's the magic is the food, the exercise, the rest, which you really emphasize. The rest, I'm getting more rest, but it's because I'm eating better food and I'm working out. And so it's easier to rest. And the mental state is something entirely different. I didn't feel like I needed a lot of help with the mental state because I'm
Yeah,
a fighter.
that's
So I just cannot say enough good things about you and what your program's about. And I'm with you, man. I'm not going anywhere.
so that's the big thing here is a lot of guys they try to rely on motivation, and that's something that I've noticed so many times is um with this is I can see you're excited about it, and that takes a lot of that uh, feeling of relying on motivation to get up, because just to relate to the other guys, some of them have been on they've been having a lifestyle for a long time where they are stationary at a desk, or they're working this type of job and they just don't feel like getting off that couch or off that desk. So simply the way that we're doing this is equipping you with techniques that make it so easy for you to get those results really fast, so you don't have to rely on that motivation. And this is the thing. David, tell us your age, because I know a lot of guys, they have talked about, as you're getting older. I mean, this is where you come from. Tell me.
Dude, I'm 63 years old.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
at retirement age. I could retire right now and collect Social Security. I'm not about to. And that was part of
Yeah.
the motivation for me was I did not want to grow into an old man too early. We're all going to age. But what you have done is you have helped me slow that process. If you know anything about diabetes, it's all about A1C, your blood sugar level over time. My A1C was out of control. It was 9.1. That's horrible. I'm down
Yeah.
to 7.6, which is very good. And there is one reason for that, and that's following that diet and exercising. And the most important thing about blood sugar, if you are diabetic, you know this, and if you're not a diabetic, you can easily get it if you don't watch this, is keeping it steady. I used to spike and then it would go down. The reason I had the automobile wreck in 1994 was that I had a severe hypoglycemia. I didn't realize the type of insulin I was taking because the doctor didn't tell me, which I fired him, that insulin could cause spikes and could cause lows. So it's very, very important. And all of this works together. That's the beauty of it. It all works together. So the nutrition, the rest, the exercise, the good mental habits. You know, I used to sit in this, I'm in a wheelchair right now, but I can walk. And I used to sit in the wheelchair all day. Now I don't do that. I have a walker and a cane, and I walk around the house multiple times a day. And then I go out and exercise. I go out and walk outside when the weather permits. Right now it's so hot they're telling everyone to stay inside. But my point is that all of this is now ingrained in me. These are habits that I formed. That it's hard to break a habit. I don't want to break any of these habits.
Yeah, and it fits into your lifestyle on a day-to-day basis. It's not something that obstructs or something that feels like a crutch. That was the goal from the start. And just for everyone else watching, this is where David started. He started in a wheelchair with left hip. There's a lot of operations that was done. He had his knee amputated. This is the place where he started. His right shoulder, also a lot of operations. So a lot of disability there. So for everyone watching here, if you simply are looking, you know, you're overweight and there is a place. This is where David started. He started at the odds stacked against him. That's why it's such an inspirational story. And yeah.
You see this? Do you see this? This is what I have on every day.
Yeah.
Now, do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see me upstanding, walking around? That is a direct result of that man.
Yeah.
Period.
See if you can unblur the background for a moment, then they can see very clearly. I think there's a little bit of a blur there.
Hang on one second, everyone. Let me see where to do that. I used to know where it was. I'm used to hang on a second. Where is this? Oh, here it is. Here we go. Now
yeah, that's all like at the end of the day, it's disability and age or lack of motivation. Those are just all things that doesn't have to stop you. It's starting that first decision and taking that first step. So
absolutely, that's the key. And that's what you know, the motivation came from wanting to be able to be mobile, much more mobile. And my ultimate goal is to walk with a cane, and I'm almost there. I still do need to use a walker occasionally, but I do walk a lot now with a cane because I have strength and I have balance. I have the core strength, which is essential when you have a prosthetic above the knee. And I'm doing all that now.
I remember you said the one thing that you really wanted, and it stuck in my mind. It's like from the start, I have to make sure David, he gets that upper body strength. That's what he really wants. So it's very important for me to listen, to actively listen at really, really what's important for you, because it's going to be a little bit different from everyone else.
Well, you know what sold me, Dwan? What sold me is you spent 3 hours at least. And we had, I think, 3 different calls, and you went very deep into my motivation. You went very deep into what was happening with my body and my attitude. And I said, okay, this guy is investing this much up front to really understand fully what my challenges are and what my motivation is. And I said, I've never had that before. I've had trainers before. I've had, I've been member of many gyms, and I've had personal training. Nothing like this. This is a very unique approach. And by the way, Dwan's not giving me anything. He's not giving me a discount. I'm not getting one dime for doing this. I wanted to do this because the change in my life has been so incredible. It has been nothing short of amazing. And I already had someone working on my attitude and my motivation, who Dwan knows is my best friend now, very close to me. But I needed that motivation for this, for my physical health and my attitudinal health toward my body. Dwan's taking care of all of that. So I cannot recommend this man enough. If you really want to change your life, if you really want to change your health, you want to change how you feel when you get up every day. I have more energy. I'm more productive than I've been in decades because of what Dwan has done for me. So anyone out there that's listening, please don't wait any longer. Okay, don't wait. Get this man's attention. We connected on LinkedIn. Get this man's attention because it'll be the best thing you ever did. I can promise you.
Yeah, that's really appreciate that, and it's the kindness that you have towards your own body, David, because it's I can take you, I can help you, and I can analyze, and I can spend the time with you up front to invest and see what you really lacking and need. But if there's not that passion and that I would say prioritizing health as the foundation of all your other, you saw that. And I mean, I see a lot of times guys, they might be in the shape that they're not want to be, but I would say they're placing their focus still on the business. It's well, let's grow the business. It's the health can be on the side. It's okay. The doctor still says I'm stable. Those things, they add up over time, and they hit you like a brick of a wall of bricks at some point out of nowhere. And I see this time and time again. So David taking that step, giving himself no other choice than to succeed. That was one of the mindsets that I also saw in you, that made me want to work with you. Because at the end of the day, it's not always about the guys, as a client and you getting paid for this. It's about helping someone that really wants it, and is in it to win it. So
no doubt
it.
about that, my friend. And the last thing I'll say is you see these guys and they're pumped, they're buff, and you're going, well, yeah, they were born like that. Well, go to Dwan's website and you'll see that he has not always looked this way. And he made a decision, and that decision changed his life. It changed your life, my friend. And now you're dedicated to changing others. And that, again, this is nothing fabricated. It's not surgery. It's basically changing the way your attitude toward food, toward rest, toward exercise, and doing the right exercises. And I think that's the thing. I'll say this last because I know we're running long, but the thing that I would ask everyone to do is just give it a shot with him. Give it a try, because you will see the way that Dwan guides you, not only when he's doing workouts with you. He and I work out twice a week in person, but he also every day on the app, there's a workout, and that workout is very, very effective in keeping me fit and keeping me and then moving forward in the personal sessions. It's just amazing. I cannot say enough. I cannot thank you enough, my friend. You have changed my life in an amazing way through this program. And I would encourage anyone, don't wait. Don't wait. Do it now.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So you would say in other areas of the life, where was that biggest impact? You mentioned productivity in the work again, just being able to be more mobile, being able to, I remember the first time you mentioned you wanted to be able to go on more outdoor, have a more outdoor active lifestyle with that lady that you know, that help you and motivate you so much, and also with your kids. um Tell me a little bit more, which other areas of your life that it did it have the
Well,
biggest impact on so far?
I told you about the blood sugar. And I had a real fear that I was going to lose my sight because diabetes is a leading cause of blindness. I went to the ophthalmologist, and I do have a small amount of background retinopathy, but it's not serious at all. I don't need treatment yet. So those are the things that if you're my age, if you're between 50 and my age and over, those are the things you start to think about. And I feel healthier now. Honestly, I feel healthier now than I have in decades. I'm in better shape than I have been in decades. And I went through
Yeah,
a year of therapy. I went through a year of therapy after losing my leg. I'm in better shape now than I was after that year of therapy. There's no question. So it's the impacts are multiple, Dawn. They're not just this, you
hmm,
know, it's the people say I look healthier. My face looks healthier.
yeah,
Everything. I mean, people are keep telling me this they don't know I've done anything. They know I've done something, but they don't know I'm with you.
yeah,
So it's a multiplicity of impacts.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's the message that we want to get across here, is that health is that foundation that helps you to excel in other areas of life. It starts at a baseline of physical and mental health that's in perfect harmony with each other, and that brings forth the ability to um, because the mind is obviously the biggest tool, but the mind isn't just to strengthen the body, they work together. And that helps you to have more. I remember for myself, this was just a passion of mine growing up, like you said, learning from experience. And what happened is, at the end of the day, it wasn't just a physical transformation that I went through, it was a transformation for the mind, for the actual paying respect to the body. When you pay respect to your body, you feel much more confident in ways that you never thought it would be, because subconsciously, when you disrespect your body through, say for instance, putting food in there that you know deep down isn't good, or
Right.
habits that you have, that sabotages the confidence. And it sounds very, very unrelated, but it is actually related to other areas like your business, how well you perform in your business, and how you feel in relationships and things like that when it comes to
Absolutely.
confidence and things like that. So
Absolutely.
so yeah, just to really appreciate you sharing everything about you today, David. That is really incredible. A very incredible
Well, I
transformation.
wanted to
And
do this. I told you that I really wanted to have this discussion with you so that other people can benefit from what you've done. And it is an amazing thing. And I'm honored to call you a friend, and I'm honored to be one of your clients, and I will continue that. And I just encourage anyone who's thinking about, and I think you're right. I think you have to be willing to change or want to change. Anyone that wants to change, anyone that wants to have a healthier body, a healthier attitude, a healthier, be more productive, please contact this guy.
yeah,
So I appreciate
set
you,
a
my
good
friend.
example, setting a good example for your kids and for your loved ones. That's great.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Well, thank
Beautiful.
you,
It's a
Duan. Thank you for letting me do this because I wanted to.
great, David. Yeah, so we'll talk again soon. And for everyone out there, I'll see you all on the other side when we have our first call and I can help you out. So have a great day there. And
You too, my
I'll
friend.
see you soon, David.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.